This Good Morning Northwest Morning Spread is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
Your time is 6:53. Time to get you ready to take on your Tuesday here in the Morning Sprint.
Caroline Flynn is live talking about how to stay healthy during the holidays.
Mark Peterson says you should enjoy today's dry weather while it lasts, and Kelsey Morgan has details of a new flight museum opening in Spokane today.
But first, it'll be a few more months before we know the future of mosquito alarms in Spokane. The high-pitched sound is used by businesses to keep people from loitering. City Councilwoman Kate Burke wants to ban them. She brought the proposal to the council, which last night decided it needed to do more research before making a decision. The council will now vote on the proposal on February 3rd.
Spokane City Council has now decided how your taxpayer dollars will be used for the next 12 months. The biggest items in the 2020 budget are all the usual issues, programs trying to reduce property crime, address homelessness, and accelerate street repairs. But one aspect of these budget negotiations was more controversial. City Council members decided to take some of the funds the mayor planned to devote to an excess jail fund to pay for 4 City Council research assistants and a City Council spokesperson. Members felt the positions were necessary to help create better communication.
We're trying to get the work done, and we run all over City Hall trying to find the right person to give us correct and accurate information. This was a culmination of a lot of frustration, but also the knowledge that we can get it done.
The mayor disagreed with the move, but the majority on the City Council ruled, and the positions were funded last night along with the rest of the city's budget.
Right outside, dry conditions today and tomorrow during the day. The next 24 hours, we'll see increased cloud cover roll through the area. Still mountain snows, not only under the Cascades, but northeastern Washington and North Idaho. There you go. We're going to continue to see that is sitting on the west coast come over the top of us, and that's going to be heavy mountain snows.
A 64-year-old woman from Tacoma was killed when the car she was in slid into a ditch in Grant County and was hit by an oncoming semi. The crash happened around 6 yesterday evening on State Route 28 near Quincy. Lynn Kaufman was a passenger in the vehicle that was hit. She died at the scene. The 37-year-old driver and 5 children in the vehicle were all taken to the hospital. One of the children, an 11-year-old girl, had to be taken to Harborview in Seattle. The driver of the truck was not hurt. The cause of the crash is being investigated, but troopers do not believe drugs or alcohol were involved.
Democrats in the House of Representatives are expected to impeach the president tomorrow. Ahead of the historic vote, activists in Spokane plan to rally. They're calling tonight's event "No One is Above the Law" rally. To demand the impeachment and removal of President Trump. The rally starts at 5:30 at the Foley Federal Building in downtown Spokane.
This woman is hoping to take Matt Shea's seat in the state legislature representing Spokane Valley. Lori Fagan plans to run as a Democrat in Washington's 4th legislative district. She earned bachelor's and master's degrees from WSU Spokane and spent the last 10 years as a nurse practitioner in Spokane Valley. Fagan will try to unseat Shea when his term ends in 2021. Shea is currently under investigation for allegedly promoting political violence.
Coming up next on Good Morning America, it's the song of the season. We've all been singing it for 25 years.
All I want for Christmas.
But only now did Mariah Carey's 1994 hit reach this top honor.
And Amazon banning third-party sellers from using FedEx for ground shipping. What prompted the change and how it could affect your orders?
Today, a new historic flight museum opens in Spokane, and for the next 2 weeks, it's completely free. Perfect if you're looking to entertain the kids while they're out of school on Christmas break. The new flight museum is at Felts Field. It features 2 fully restored DC-3 aircraft and other historical planes from the 1920s to the 1950s. The museum will now be open Tuesday through Sunday from 10 to 4. To celebrate its opening, there's no entry fee until the new year. Then in January, a speaker series begins. We'll have more information for you on KXOI.com.
And this morning we've been telling you all about ways that you can keep healthy during all the holiday parties you're bound to be going to. What it really comes down to is if you're someone that wants to keep healthy, put it in your control. Bring a great dish with you. Maybe, I don't know, a fruit tray or a vegetable tray. It'll save your hostess some time, some money, and also something that you can enjoy while you're there. Make sure you're also setting aside some time to work out. Plan your workouts if you're going to be heading out of town. Take some extra steps at the airport and have activities to make sure you can stay stress-free.
You will soon be able to fly straight from Spokane to Atlanta. Delta Airlines just announced a new red-eye leaving from Spokane at 11:15 each night, arriving in Atlanta by 6:30 the next morning. The flight does not start until July, but you can start planning your trip now. Tickets are already on sale. The flight is 4 hours, 40 minutes, meaning it'll become the longest daily year-round commercial flight in the airport's history.
Boeing says there will not be layoffs at its Renton facility, despite production of the 737 MAX jets grinding to a halt. The company said it would shift its focus to delivering aircrafts that have already produced, and employees will either continue 737-related work or be temporarily reassigned.
Cozy up on the couch tonight and get into the holiday spirit with a special Christmas marathon here on 4 News Now. At 8 o'clock, watch the 1965 classic cartoon, Charlie Brown Christmas. Then at 9, it's Olaf's Frozen Adventure. The half-hour special features all of your Frozen favorites. Then at 9:30, it's Shrek the Halls.
So we are going to see dry conditions today. Temperatures into the mid-30s. Wednesday, it's going to be dry daytime into the afternoon, evening. We're going to see snow. Through Thursday, 2 to 3 inches expected Spokane.
Real quick, on-ramp at Maple Street, eastbound on 90 closed for a crash right now.